Hey guys, I wanted to share with you my top 8 favorite waterfalls in Southern California. Number 1 on my list, I didn't know it had a name at first. I thought I had discovered a hidden waterfall. It's actually called Buckhorn Falls. It's a hidden waterfall located on the trail to Cooper Canyon Falls. Lightly trafficked, stunning 80-foot waterfall. I highly recommend it. It's about 4.5 miles to get to the base, but it's a rough adventure hike. There's a lot of rock scrambling, boulder hopping. The top of Buckhorn Falls has an awesome little cave and nice pool that you can swim in, obviously depending on the flow. Number 2, Harding Falls. This is a great adventure hike in Cleveland National Forest. I call it an adventure hike because there's really no trail. You're basically hiking up the creek the entire time. It's 5.5 miles round trip, but it's 1,200 foot elevation gain. It's a 2-tiered waterfall. You can climb up the side of the first bigger tier to the top of the smaller tier. There's a little pool at the top. It's a beautiful, secluded, amazing adventure hike to an awesome waterfall in Cleveland National Forest. Number 3 is Rose Valley Falls. This waterfall is in Ojai and it's stunning. It's another 2-tier waterfall. The first tier is 100 foot, the second tier is 200 foot. I like to compare it to Escondido Falls in Malibu, though I think it's much more impressive and it doesn't get nearly the traffic that Escondido Falls gets. It's a quick 1.5 mile round trip to the base, and then to get to the second bigger tier, it's a rock scramble up the side, adventure hike, definitely not family friendly to get to the upper tier. Number 4 is known as Stoddard Canyon Falls. Now this is an awesome natural water slide on the way to Mount Baldy. I'm not going to give you too much information on how to find it. It's out there if you want to check it out. If you're into natural water slides, there's a steep drop. It's usually a shallow pool in the bottom. If you go, I recommend bring some garbage bags because people don't treat it very well, and I'd love to help clean up Stoddard Canyon Falls if you make it out there. Newton Canyon Falls. Now, I call this waterfall Newton Canyon Falls. It's actually past Newton Canyon Falls. I ended up climbing down this thing, discovering it, and having to climb up in the dark. And this is an amazing waterfall. As far as I know, it doesn't have a name. It's past Newton Canyon Falls. Newton Canyon Falls is about 1 mile to the actual falls. This one was like about 1/2 mile further downstream, the Grotto Trail. Now, most people in LA know about the Grotto Trail. It's in Malibu. It's pretty heavily trafficked, but when it's flowing, it's beautiful. There's waterfalls going into caves and boulders. It's absolutely gorgeous. You can boulder hop, boulder, rock scramble, do a little climbing if you want. It's one of the most underrated hikes in LA as far as I'm concerned. Eaton Canyon Falls. Everyone knows about Eaton Canyon Falls. It's one of the most popular day hikes in Southern California. It's family friendly. It's only 3.5 miles, 500 foot elevation gain, drop down into the canyon. But what's cool about Eaton Canyon Falls is if you want to get more technical and advanced, there is an upper falls where you can do canyoneering. I haven't done that yet, but I plan to. Eaton Canyon Falls, definitely. Last time I was there was when one of the big winter storms was coming through last year, and the flow was amazing. Nobody was out there because it was torrential rains. I had it all to myself. So Eaton Canyon Falls, if you don't know about it, definitely check it out. And the last one is Millard Canyon Falls, another popular day hike. It's only 2.5 miles round trip. It's in Altadena. The cool thing about Millard Canyon Falls is that there are bolts in the rock next to the falls, so you can actually rock climb, lead climb the waterfall, which is amazing. There's also an upper falls, upper Millard Canyon Falls, which I hiked to last time as it was getting dark. Beautiful. A little bit of poison oak on the trail, so I'd keep an eye out for that. Also keep an eye out for snakes and wildlife. It's getting pretty dark, so I better head out. But I hope you enjoyed my top 8 best waterfalls in Southern California. Get out there, find your own adventure, and be infamous.
Infamous.